You
Yes,
light
I
my
was.
fire.
Wasn't I?
I don't know. All I know is that you told me that she seen some fat ass nigga. She thought it was me, and that really pissed me off.
I think I was driving.
Oh, whole ass nigga. No, I think you were actually. This conversation distracted me, so don't call this W if you get it. Actually, you're not getting this shit. Fuck out of here. You like my Oh, that's tough. You light my fire.
If Samantha said like, "Hey, I acknowledge this is dumb, but I want you to do this,"
That's such a crazy ask.
I would be more
Yeah,
willing to be like, you know what? You acknowledge that this is unreasonable. Fine.
she's not gonna acknowledge that because you're saying it's dumb. I mean, hypothetically, because she never even asked us. This is me asking this, but
Right, but
hypothetically,
I'm saying
Samantha's not
I
gonna
don't.
say it's dumb.
In my head, I don't understand what the difference is between like, oh, you're just gonna let your girl put on her own pants? Like you're gonna make her
No,
lift up her own hand
you're
to feed
stupid.
herself? Like I
What
just
you
don't see what the difference is.
your girl take out garbage?
1,000%.
Because she has her own garbage, right?
No, she takes up the house, nigga. I tell her, yo, can you take the trash out when you leave?
No, that's what I'm saying. 'Cause she produces her own garbage, and if she lived by herself, she would have to. So why would you take out the garbage, right?
Be- yes.
Yeah, no,
As an
I agree with
adult,
that.
every adult has trash. It's a function of being an adult that you have to
Yeah,
clean up after yourself and
yeah. No, I agree with that. Except I take out the trash for the house for the most part, and Dad helps. Nick don't ever help because he's his own case in himself. But Maya, she don't take out garbage. Mom take out garbage if nobody was home. But you know what I'm saying? And as fucked up I be feeling about it when I have to do it on a random day that nobody is jacking it because I predominantly do it. Um, I would think that I would keep that going in my own household. Like my wife don't gotta take out no garbage. So like, you know, um, and some people shit goes a lot farther than my shit. I might sound like ridiculous, but let's remember I was getting into 50-50 arguments with my last girlfriend where she's like a nigga should be paying for everything. Well, not now, but like best case scenario, a nigga should be it should be no 50-50. A nigga should pay all the bills and a woman take care of the kids and the lunches and all that. So what the fuck? With a whole job? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Yo,
Like,
what?
but apparently you're not supposed to say stuff like that. You're supposed to be like, yes, babe. So, um, I will say that, that I think I'm not 100%, happy wife, happy life, but I also think that a lot of my lack of happy wife, happy life is the reason I have my wife. So, I mean, hey, man, boy, I'm gonna stop talking about shit like this in the party one day when I find my wife. But, boy, when I find my wife, though, bro, I'm gonna be a yes man. Yes, ma'am.
I
Hey,
never understood. So what do they want to do with their money?
I don't know that part.
Spend it?
And I don't even want to argue about that. I really don't even want to get excited about that right now. Because I feel like that was one thing with my relationship that I I really I just I that's my question too, Malik. That's my fucking question too, Malik. But the thing is, like, the situation that I'm referring to, it's not like the girl ever needed anything from me. You know what I'm saying? So this is nothing. All it was is really a hypothetical. Like in a perfect world, X is supposed to happen, and I'm like, okay, but right now, you good. I ain't too good. How the fuck are we supposed to swing around and be good for both of us? And where the fuck is your shit gonna go? And you already good. And that to me, first of all, or did you follow that just now?
No, but I was gonna let you rock.
I'm saying in the situation, right? I'm not financially stable. You're telling me that in a perfect world, I'm supposed to be financially stable enough for the both of us, and maybe you're financially stable, and now I'm starting to question, which is in my terrible comparative nature, if you're good now, how the fuck am I supposed to swing around to be good for both of us, and you're good now doesn't even matter because where the basically the same thing. Where the fuck is that money about to go? Like, what is like? You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to support us both, and you're supposed to have a savings. Like, what the fuck? And apparently, that's not the right thing to say to somebody you're trying to build with. So I don't know, bro. Like I said, I haven't figured all that out yet. But what I have figured out is that my home on see, I think I have conceded a bit because I have figured out that however I figure out my finances and how to make my home when I get older, I really don't want to be 50-50 with nobody. I want to feel like a complete adult with my own shit, no matter anybody else and what they got going on. And maybe that's like I'm afraid that somebody's gonna leave me and I can be like, all right, fuck out my house or some shit like that. But I just really, since I've been younger, I always wanted to like, I don't know. Even in my relationship, it was kind of confusing to me how I was gonna make it in America. You know what I'm saying? Like American dream, because I don't know. I don't want to share. I'm like kind of selfish with that. I don't want nobody to be like, oh, we made it. No, nigga, I made it. Yeah, that's why I'm. Yeah, nah, yeah. That's not. I don't even think that's what I mean for real. This is the kind of shit that I be saying to women late at night, and then they stop talking to me the next day. That was laughable. Um, what was my last point that made sense just now?
that you don't want to finances and living situations from your partner so that if anything goes wrong, your shit is not affected by that.
Oh yeah, I mean, what was the point before that? Or what were we talking about before that? Chris, I forgot I'm playing you and not an AI, bro. You've been playing AI this whole time. Oh, the whole 50-50 argument. Because she was grown in a environment that her uncles, her older cousins, all the male figures, they had families that they really like lived the like men provide thing. Women shouldn't have to lift a finger. And it's not that women didn't work; they were like, you know, excuse me.
I could think he's like,
Oh, my fault. It's not like the women were like just taking advantage of the men. They were creating households. They were cooking, cleaning, keeping niggas sane. You know what I mean? Niggas is probably cheating too, but that's beside the point. That's beside the point, right? Um,
I just don't think that it's my job to find every way to pamper you just because you're a woman.
I actually think that that is the basis of a traditional relationship. I actually I'm nearly convinced that. I think at the very base of a traditional relationship there is the infatuation of a man to want to provide, take care of, pause, but like provide, take care of, protect, and breed a woman. I'm sorry. And it is that of a woman to traditionally want to prolong the life of, be soft and submissive for, and I don't know, feed and create for a nigga. I don't know. Honestly, I like that's my take on it. I feel like the basis of love from a man to a woman is wanting to pamper them. So I mean, hey, pamper? Maybe not pamper. Maybe not pamper. All right, let me ask you something. Um, see, uh, um, I don't even remember what I was gonna ask now. Bro, what the fuck, bro?
I don't see how that applies to non heteronormative relationships. Like if that's what love traditionally is, then how does that
I
address
said
other relations?
I didn't say traditional love. I said a traditional relationship,
But like,
like between a man and a woman.
right? But like, that means that you think that relationships between other people are so different
No,
because
I
they're
think
not built on
it's.
that.
I mean, the what the hell, bro? The reason I said traditional, I was saying heteronormative, but I'm saying like I mean, I don't think that like any other dynamic of relationship is anything different really, but I can't say who does what in them. But I think if we're talking about like regular social norms and expectations, and no shade to anybody who isn't included into those, but my expectations out of a relationship are whatever the word is. I live a social norm, so I'm not saying that there aren't outliers, but I'm saying since I fit that norm, in that norm, that's what I feel like. Does that make sense? I don't even know. I'm not saying that love is heteronormative, but I'm saying me, you, and Chris can attest to being in heteronormative dynamics, and so I kind of not talking about everybody else right now. I'm also not knocking that there could be two lesbians and one of them is a nurturer and the other person's a protector. I'm sure there is, but
But I'm saying if we can acknowledge that in other relationships that it's not gender based,